Thanks everyone for joining tonight on this demo on running registration on Foireann. I'm Connell, member of the Foireann Success team, and I just want to say thanks for joining and hopefully you get something from it. So before we start, just some rules. This demo or webinar is being recorded and it'll be uploaded to the Foireann Help Centre. This demo is just one way, so it's just me chatting and so everyone's mics are muted, but you can still ask any questions you have in the chat. And if we have some time left at the end, I'll do my best to answer your questions. And this is the demo system of Foireann, so it's all made up. It's not real people or information that we're giving away here. Here are the outcomes for tonight. So after, we should be able to set up your membership options for 2025, register someone manually, pay association fees, top up your Stripe account, upgrade memberships, revoke a membership, refund a membership, and cancel an installment. So we'll just start the demo now. And could someone just put in the chat that they can see my screen? That's the Foireann login page. Is it too big or too small? Or it's okay? Yeah, that's great. Thanks. Okay, so just logging into the demo system of Foireann. So it'll look the same and all that. So we'll just it's the only difference is this is what the development team work on. So sometimes there's some new features on here that aren't live yet. So I'm just logging in here as a club admin first for our test club tonight, Foireann Gales. And we're going to start this off by creating membership options for the new season. So to do this as an admin, you go to membership, and I'm an admin of multiple clubs here and have more than one club in my profile. So you select what club you want to do a task or do the club that you're a club admin of. So I'm going to click Foireann Gales and go to membership options. So there's already some set up here for the new season, but we'll just start by adding a new one. So this is just making one from scratch. Click on add membership option, and then you have to fill out anything with the red asterisks here. Okay, and then you can set your status, so it needs to be active for it to actually work and people can register on. And now the configuration is what you set it up. So you can have a couple of sections in here. You're not really limited to only having one adult or one child. You can add in, and then so this is an example of what a family membership plan might be like. Then you go in and you just tick whatever you want. So this would allow for GA non-playing, Kogi non-playing, and then just remove these other ones. And then you can do the same again for the youth memberships. So then we'll go through the different screens of what it looks like to be not an admin registering someone, and just how people actually register when there is more than one box ticked here. And so here, this price and visibility that determines how much the membership will cost, how much the people in your club is going to pay for it, and then can people actually see it. So if club admins see it, if this is ticked, that means the regular person in your club won't be able to see this option. So they could go into membership and try register and just nothing will appear for them. But if everyone, that means anyone that has your club added can see this membership option. And then you can actually see here when you click on this drop down who can actually buy it. So someone at club members is someone that's been verified. Everyone just means anyone, they might not even be a part of your club. They've just added it to Foireann by mistake. and then club admins means people could see it, but they can't click on register. Then this is the payment options that you have. So there's different options on Foireann. So single card payment just means they can buy it in one go. Installments could be like an installment plan. So this is a €100 we're setting at. So just two payments of €50, then pay later in the club. And then you're able to add in membership questions that you're able to set as optional or required fields. So examples could be of this could be if it's say like an adult membership or family plan, do you want to help out at club events? Any sort of examples like that, or you could ask any sort of question there. So the next thing that we'll do is just make sure everything's ticked off in with the asterisks and click save. And that's added now. So there's we're able to filter for these. If your club has a lot of membership options, you can filter them. Just filter for draft ones or hibernated. Hibernated just means it's been deleted and it's not turned on anymore. So if you have a hibernated one that you don't hibernate it by accident, you could click into it and go to edit and just set the status to active and just save your changes like that. So that's just how you could bring one back if you actually accidentally deleted it. Then you can also filter for just a certain type of membership. So youth only or family would bring back memberships that have a slot for adult or youth members. And adult only just brings 0 youth and 1 adult. So this means there's no, if someone tries to register on here, no youth members will be able to do that. So the next step is most clubs would have their membership options set up by now, but if your club doesn't, there's another sort of feature for you. So I'm in a different club here that have some 2025 season membership options set up yet. But if your club hasn't got to do it yet, you can set it up using this wizard. So update for 2025 season. If you click on this, all of your membership options will appear for the whatever season. So there could be 2023 and 2024. And you'll see this screen. So you'll go through the big list. There's only one here, but you can select or deselect what you want to bring over and then make options active, or you're able to hibernate. So if we just turn this on and update. So the 2024 one's deleted now, and the 2025 one is active. And there it is there. So this is sort of the difference too. Anyone can register in the green box. That means anyone can register. Then visible the club admins. So only someone with club admin access can see this and actually register someone. Then if I just change this to another option just to show what it looks like. Club members, save this. The green box changes to club members can register online. So that's sort of a quick way to see what way your options are set up instead of going in and clicking edit and scrolling through them to see what they have. So the next step we're going to do is actually register someone now. So I'm back in my test club for Gales, and depending on your club, club admins might register someone manually instead of getting the person to register themselves. So to do this, you search for the person in your members list. Just this example here, we'll click on Joe Blogs. And to do this, you click on the checkbox left of the name and go to member actions and click register. And now here, you could be worried, thinking, where's all your membership options? But there's 2 tabs here. So one-click registration, that just means there's only one option. This example here, association, GA, and it's one membership type, honorary. So that's a non-playing member. So there's only one thing you can select here. Same for this one above. So that's why you can do it in bulk. So you're able to, it used to be called bulk registration, but it's just changed its name now. So you could go through and select different people that apply and then do a bulk register that way. Or if your membership options aren't set up like that, you could just click on guided registration and this should show everything that's you've set the active in your membership options. So for this one, we'll just do a non-playing member. So click register. And then this is the same screen that a regular person that's not an admin will see in your club. So they'll see a drop-down box where they have to click on and select their name. And then if they're doing it for a family membership, there'll be more than one box here if you set it up like that. And you'll just add in the next people in your family and then just tick the boxes like that. So for Joe Blogs, I'll do it like this. And so this is what a family membership might look like. The only difference here is just a youth. Both of them are non-playing. So continue. Oh, and then this is just the required fields haven't been done on this one, so we'll just leave this and go for a proper family plan after. Sorry, I'll just run through that again there. So in the member actions, click on register and select the membership option that they need and the checkbox on what association, and then if there's more than one type, playing or non-playing, select which one they need and go to continue and fill out the consent boxes. And then just in this example here, we'll just pay with card. And then it's this Stripe pop-up here just comes up. And then you just fill out your card details. Okay, so that's gone through now. And then just this is red at the minute just because it's done through Stripe. But if you refresh the screen or wait a few seconds, it should update to green, just like that, just because it's a check between a few different systems, like going from Foireann to Stripe and Stripe to your bank account. So don't be worried if it comes up red whenever you buy something. So that's how you register someone manually. And then this is just another quick example we'll do, because a lot of questions asked before this was about family membership plans. So if we just set up a new family here, just to register ourselves through the club, and just add a child. So you have to fill out the required fields. Then click on edit to finish it. So the finishing is just filling out the consent boxes for photo consent and medical information. Then once you've done that, all of the other details that are listed on your profile, so like the contact number and the address, that'll be pulled over to the child if you're creating a new family. So then you can just remove any clubs that are listed on your profile that you don't want on your child's. So I'll just remove these two and save it. So this is an example of just a family membership. So as an admin, you don't have to register yourself that way. You can just go into membership options and see them like this, and then you still have this register button that you can click on. So family membership here, selecting the adult, and then you have options here, but if there's no one else in your family, you just don't fill them out, you can just leave them blank. So say I'm a playing member, my child's a non-playing member, and then just continue and fill out the consent boxes for both people. And then you can add the basket, which is a feature that we'll be covering a bit more in, I think, the next webinar. But it's just sort of like an Amazon basket, if you've ever used that. It's just something you can add to your basket for 30 days and then pay later. Or say if you have loads of clubs, you're a part of different clubs, instead of buying all of the memberships at once, you can add, say, the hurling club to the basket and then the football club to the basket next week, and then check out all at once. Sort of, that's just what it is. Then you just check out through Stripe, and then it's just sort of like the it's just like the Amazon basket. And pay it, and it should update from red to green then. That's just a summary, and then you would get an email to whatever emails listed on your profile saying thanks for registering with your club. And then there's just some information here. So you can see this is done now for me and my child listed in the family. Yeah, you can change your price for membership options. Even during the season, you can, at all times, you can go in and click edit. You can change the name, change the price, change who can actually view it, or the installment plan. You can change all that. So there is no set date when you have to, by the time you could change your price or anything, you can, that feature's always there to be able to edit. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is upgrade a membership. So to do this, if we find someone here, this example from earlier, select a membership chip, and there'll be an option here to upgrade. So a good example of this is someone registering incorrectly as a non-playing member, but then they decide later on or just before the season starts they want to play now. Instead of getting them to get a refund and then do it again, you're able to click upgrade. So you just select on the upgrade button, and then this will come up if there's any upgrades left. So you can go back the ways. You couldn't go from a playing to non-playing. You can only go up. So click on that and click next. And now this membership's been updated. And then that's just some information and sort of like an audit log of who done this and when it happened. So, and then it might be a wee bit hard to see on the screen, but then there's a wee up arrow here to show that it's been upgraded. Yeah, it is possible to change club crest or club name. So if you're an admin, you can go to administration, and over here just under your name should be organization details. You'll be able to see what's in here, what is set for your club at the minute, and then sort of one of the newest features on Foireann is a website or web page that every club has. So by default, it's probably blank free unless you fill it out. But if there's anything in here, like you want to change your club name, you can add to crest yourself, but just click on raise support request, and the Foireann support team will update your name. But you can change your crest yourself just by clicking on that and uploading the file. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do now is paying fees. or actually maybe first it should be topping up. So start of the season, you might need to top up your Stripe account. So to do this, you're gonna go to, well, you need to be a finance admin. So this is a was covered in last week's webinar, but the permissions on Fern. So to do this, you can go over here and click on this upside down triangle filter table, it's called. And if you go to privileges and set club admin, these are everyone in this club that has club admin. So it's a shield, a blue circle with a shield on it. And then that means they're a club admin. This bank one means they're finance admin. This ticket means you're a vet admin, so that's a children's officer. And then the phone means you're communications admin. So say if you're organizing your club's teams for the year. So to get into Stripe and do the top up stuff, you need to be a finance admin on top of this. So Jeff isn't. If you click on member actions and go to update permissions, he's just a club admin. So if Jeff tried to go in here to administration, he would only see what balance in there. He wouldn't get the option to take money out or add money to Stripe. So we need to click on finance admin. And then if you try this just to be a finance, you won't have the right access. This wee warning comes up saying you must assign club admin privileges in order to fulfill the role. And that just is the same for finances or for vetting as well. But it's just a bit awkward. It's not the same for communications. You don't need to be a club admin to be a communications admin. But for the other two, you do. So we're club admin and finance admin here now. So we're going to go in and just top up the Stripe account. So again, this is all test system. So this club isn't real or doesn't have this money. But to do this, it's the same process. You click on request top up. Go in here and select your your top up methods. And if you don't have any, it should say add payment methods. And you can go on here and add a new one. This club has a few, so you could just delete it, or we can delete or update or view them. So if you just do this and then request top up, then this is just a warning. So it's a charge of 1.35% from Stripe. Just that covers their banking charges to sort of work with your own bank account then. Then there's some information of who can actually approve this then. So it's just an extra layer of security just to stop people from going in and topping up money the club doesn't have or they're not allowed to. So now I've requested this, I need someone to approve it or reject it. So everyone else that's a club and finance admin in this club will get an email saying Daniel Murphy requested a top up, and then log into Fern to approve this or to like action this. So just on a different screen, I'll approve this here now. Or searching for just a finance admin. Okay, so now I'm logged in as a different person, and go into administration. There's a step here, an action step for me. I either have to approve this or reject this. So I'm just going to approve this one. And then it's the exact same process for requesting a payout. So that's taking money out of your account. And just whenever you do top up, the money will go into pending, and it's usually, it can be in pending for up to 5 working days. And that's just because it's a process between your bank, your actual bank and Stripe, just going back and forth to get the money across. But after 5 working days, and if it's still sitting in pending, you should check with your bank to make sure they haven't blocked it or anything from their side. So that just can happen at times, especially if it's a lot of money going through. Okay, so just reading the questions here. Can you have two separate accounts for your club? Senior club and juvenile club, so each account has a different bank account. So you can't, you need on Foireann, a club would only has one Stripe account. You can't have more than one Stripe account. So they would need to just be linked together. You could just set up different membership plans or membership options, but they'll both be going to the same Stripe account if you're paying free Stripe for your membership. Okay, so next step that we're going to cover now is revoking a membership. Oh, sorry, after that was supposed to be paying fees. So just run through again, registering someone. If I just register this person here with either Camogie or LGFA or handball, they have extra fees than GA associations. So in this example here, if we do Camogie, and once we buy this, here it is here. It's coming up fees due, so it's the same if a regular club member buys it, it'll say fees due, but this is fees at the club owed to the association. So to do this, then you click on the checkbox and go to fee actions, and you'll have the option here. My club's a one club, so that's why I see the two. Pay Camogie fees, and now this club hasn't paid their annual levy yet. So we have to pay this first. It'll be the same maybe if your club hasn't paid it yet. So you need to pay that first before you can register anyone. Then once that's paid, you can actually go ahead and register the member. And that's successful then. And the membership's updated to green. And then say, for example, since there's extra fees of this one, you can still upgrade it. So if you just either click on the membership here and do, you could view your fees at the minute for adult non-plan member and do upgrade to a full plan. So you're playing, so you have more fees now. And this is just a breakdown of the new fees and the fee changes. And so you can just pay it like that, so you don't have to worry about calculating them or anything. It's just Foireann does it for you and sort of shows you in this this example here of what it looks like. And then just seeing the wee pencil icon comes up, showing what changes were made and who by and when it happened. No, so there is no automatic feed from a third party to Foireann. Club admins need to upload everyone through the bulk actions, or either manually add them. I think I've missed a few questions here, so I'll just go back through them. How can you bring back a deleted player? So there might be a few things for this. This person here, you're able to hibernate a player. So if you go to member actions and go to hibernate, this just removes them from the members list and removes them from any teams they're on. So say if someone in your club died or stopped playing or they've moved away, we'll just do moved away. They'll be gone from everything. So if you try search for them, then they're not here. So if you go to filter actions, and where is it? Member status, search for hibernated members. Here's all the hibernated members in the club. So they'll have this grayed out icon. So it's just a way of keeping them in your club, but they're not changing any of your reports or anything or affecting it that way. And then if this person that moved back to the club to play again, you just do the same process. So hibernate or unhibernate, just to bring them back. And then so they're back in the members list, and then you just need to add them back to any teams that are on, or maybe if the teams have changed since they've been away. But if a member isn't hibernated already and they're just no longer have the club in your profile, like if they don't have the club listed in your club section on their profile, they need to just add that again. So there's nothing an admin can do there if they don't have a Foireann account. So say if they're not under 18 or if they're under 18, the admin could just make one for them. So adding a member and filling out the details here and setting them up like this. And the admin could go on and invite them then to join Foireann, so to have an account. But again, that'll be covered on the next week's webinar. But if we have some time at the end, I'll go through that a wee bit more detail. Okay, so next thing we want to do is actually just revoke a membership. And so again, this could be someone registered wrong or they're no longer part of the club. So we find this person here, they don't want to be a part of the club again. You can just go in here and click, if I just copy his name first for myself, go in here and click revoke. So their membership's gone, but they haven't got a refund. So refund and revoking a membership is two separate things. Whenever you do a revoke, it doesn't mean the person gets a refund. Just because each club is separate or different policies on this. Some clubs don't allow refunds and some do. So it's just sort of up to you and how your club wants to operate it. So that's just an example of refunding or revoking a GA membership. And then say for LGFA one or someone that has more fees, let's have to pay the fees for LGFA and show the extra step that they have. Oh, well, this is something your club might see as well. So counties have to pay their own fees before clubs under that county can pay. So if this warning message comes up, that's nothing wrong with your club or anything. It's just a county fee that counties pay that needs to be paid first. But if it is an LGFA club or if you're an LGFA membership, you won't have that option to refund. After you've paid your fees, you'll need to contact the association. But I'll put the emails in the chat before we hang up tonight of who you can contact. But if the fees haven't been paid yet, you should still have the option. So yeah, you still have the option here to revoke it. But now say if the first person we revoked actually needs a refund, you can go in and find this in the membership tab and then over in payments. So these are all payments that relate to membership. So anything that's going, like any membership that are being bought in here is in this tab here. So you can filter for different seasons, including revoked memberships. So by default, it does include revoked. You could, if your club doesn't give out refunds to revoked memberships, you could set that to no. Status, the different statuses, and then the different payments. So installments are paid like a one go or paid in cash, or paid in club just means they didn't buy it through Foireann. So it could be through the likes of a different party, like a club's app or whatever your club might use, or just paying cash in the clubhouse. then the package name. So if you have your membership options set up with better names than this one, you could filter through here and just see anyone that's bought a family membership, and just that might be a wee bit quicker way to go through it all. Okay, so I'm searching for the person that I revoked, but I didn't issue a refund. So a quicker way maybe to do this is just if you're on a browser like Google Chrome or anything, you can just search for it. Just doing like a Command F. So here it's the person that we revoked but didn't give a refund to. So you can find and click on here and click on the blue text below it. So it could be LGFA or Camogie, or but this example it's GA Youth Player. So clicking on this, and you're able to add a receipt or adding a note or anything. So a note, it's just an example, revoked last week, going to refund next week. Then doing a share refund, then the person will get what they paid for the membership back on their card. So Niall Fitzpatrick's now his membership's been revoked, and then he got a refund then on the membership. So that's just one thing that catches a lot of people out. If they've revoked a membership, it doesn't always mean that it's been refunded unless you actually go in and refund it yourself. So it's just two different steps. Then you could also check in the administration section, going over the payment histories. And this is a wee bit different from the membership and payments tab. This includes everything that's to do with your payments on Foireann. So refund fees, association fees, how much you've topped up, how much you've paid out of your account. So it's just more information here that just doesn't relate to memberships. It counts for everything in here. Okay, and then one of the newest features on Foireann is the ability to cancel installments. So some clubs have installment packages set up. Say if your membership you want to just pay it over a few months installments, you can do that. And beforehand you weren't able to cancel it. You had to contact the support team who had to cancel it them. But now any club admin has the ability to do it. So, and a search for people that have bought, just again on the filter table, people that have bought with installments. So payment method here, just installments online, and only one person in this club has. So if you click on this, and you see at the minute it's part paid, so that means there's an installment plan set up for this person, and it's still ongoing, it's not finished yet. So you're able to click in here. This is going to be £20 a month over 5 months, and then you'll be able to see if it's when the money has come out, and if it's success, that means it was paid. If it's failed, that means it was failed. It could be failed for different reasons, like the person could have blocked payment from their bank side of things, or they might not have enough money for it, or the club's Stripe account isn't taking money anymore. But adding a note here, you can add a note or anything in here saying member has stopped playing, for example. Add a note. Then you can click in it. Any admin can go in and see this and see sort of like an audit log again then. And now just do cancel subscription. So this doesn't refund anything, and any of the payments that have been paid already. So say if this was on month 4 of the 5-month subscription plan, it wouldn't give a refund on any of the subscriptions paid. It just stops the future payments from coming out of the account. Okay, so here it is here. And the notes, so subscription cancelled by admin. And then this installment payments, it won't update again because payments are stopped. Then this might be a wee bit hard to see, but there's a triangle saying no active subscription plan found for this membership. So that's just how you cancel it. But again, this doesn't refund the installments paid. If that needs to happen, you would still need to contact the support team for Foireann. But that's just how you stop future payments from coming out. So then you could just go in and revoke this membership again, same process as earlier. Okay, and then that's how you do the cancel installments. And again, you could filter all of these tables. If you haven't used it before, instead of scrolling or searching for people, it's a lot faster to search for like that. So you could even search for photo consent or people with no consent to photos. All different things to play about within here. And then once you've applied your filters, you could always export it. So export filtered members. And then you're working with a CSV file then. So say for example, like an Excel, you can get it like that, and just it might be a bit easier if you prefer to do it like that instead of on Foireann. Okay, so how do you delete a player that no longer plays or registers? You could do the two options of hibernating them. So say if we find someone here, like this person hibernating them, so selecting the checkbox and go to member actions, hibernate slash unhibernate, and just say stop playing, and that will get them out of your members list and out of your member reports and things like that. If you don't want that, if you know they're never coming back, or if you just don't want to hibernate them, you could always just you could go into their profile and remove your club. So this person here isn't verified, so that's why we have the remove button. Let's say for this person here, because that they have that blue sheet with a tick in it side of it, and they have a membership ID, that means they're verified with the club. So if you try to remove them, it won't let you, it'll just say member with a tick next to it. So in this example, if you don't want to hibernate them, or and if for whatever reason you're not using hibernate, you can click verify and mark them as a new member. That removes them as removes that we shield. So then you can go in and remove them like that. So that means they're just not a part of your club anymore. Their profile or your club isn't on their profile, so they'll not be able to see anything about the club unless they add it back again. So that's just how you delete a player. Yes, this recording will be uploaded to the help center, and anyone that's registered will get an email tomorrow just of link to the recording. And that's just the same for all of the webinars that are going on every Tuesday. Camogie fees, do they have camogie fees for non-playing members? So yeah, I think there is. You can go to membership and click on fees over here, and you're able to see the different fees that are set for your province and county, and then the different types of fees here. So you could check like this, or you could always just contact your county board to see. So camogie registration fees. You can see the different fee types here of and how much they are and where the money actually goes then. So you can check there for non-playing, but I'm not sure off the top of my head the fee structure. If we hibernate a member and in the future they register again for the club, will the hibernation be removed? So if someone has hibernated and they say on this account that I'm using, so if they try to log into this their own Fern account and they only have one profile on it, or one club, sorry, on it, just they'll be able to log in, but they won't be able to see anything. They'll have no club listed here, so they won't be able to add the club again if they're hibernated. But a workaround, they could make a new account again and add under a different Fern account and register that way. But it was just on the club would have to keep an eye on. But if they're using the same account that they're already hibernated on, they'll not be able to register unless you go in and unhibernate them. So why would you have more than one GA ID? So some people might have more than one, like this person here. It could be from merging accounts, so duplicate accounts. If your club has a lot of duplicates, or say if you're a part of more than one club and you were verified for one club but not the other, a new ID could be generated. But this example here would have been Jeff Buckley would have had two accounts on Fern, and the club admin merged them together. So just in this club here, this other test club, show you how to actually merge someone. So there's two sort of ways. You can click on this identify duplicates, and this is like the Fern searching for potential matches. So this is based on first name and surname and address. So it might not always be accurate. Say if like a father and son might have the same name and they might live in the same house, this could come up as oh, this is the Fern might say this is the same person. So that's why there's no one coming up here as a duplicate. So that's just the system searching for it, and then it'll come up with options to skip or not. So if I just that's the sort of way if you have loads of members in your club to search for everyone. But in this example here, this is how you actually merge someone together yourself then instead of doing it that way. So clicking the two check boxes or however many duplicates they have and go to merge, and you'll see this information here, and it's just the exact same screen on that identify. Once you would click identify, then say review duplicates if someone is found. So then you select what record you want to keep and what one you want to remove. So you can do any of this stuff. You can sort of see, do they have an account where what's their address? So the address here is different, so that's why it's not coming up the same people, but it's the same name, same date of birth, but the address is different. So that's why the identify didn't work on this one. But say as a club admin, you'll know the people of your club. You'll say, oh, this is their test child's old house. This is their new house. So I'm going to merge them, and you can just merge like that. And then once you merge someone, it can't be unmerged. But then that's how you get more than one membership ID. So just from merging accounts like that. Then if you do have more than one membership ID, we would just recommend to use the oldest or the smallest number. So if you have it on team sheets or anything like that, or if it's like for county squads or whatever, where you might be asked for your membership ID, you just you can click into the profile and it'll already show the smallest number. And then if you hover over it, you'll see any other ones then. How can I edit additional member information? Member gave 5 lotto numbers instead of 4. Okay, so is that the membership questions? Membership options, you can go in here and click edit, and then the additional information's at the bottom. You can go in and I think there's one set up here under different option. So I've none set up, but to try to do it, you should be able to edit it, just like you can edit the rest of the membership option. You just click save here, and then doesn't look like it's working. This again, that's just because it's the test system, so things are a wee bit broken at times because with all the stuff the development team are changing. But if that's what you're on about, the question text for under a membership option, you should be able to go in and click edit on it at any time. So I'll just make a note of that. Okay, so if a membership is upgraded after a person's paid, should they'd have to be contacted to pay the difference. So yeah, so say if you've changed the price of your membership option and you've added it, but someone already bought it the day before you changed the price, they would need to re-register again under your new price. That doesn't upgrade like that, then they would need to either stay as and pay the difference either offline or like in cash, or they could you could give them a refund like we done earlier and revoke the membership and get them to re-register, but it doesn't update itself then. Okay, so one of the last things that I'd wanted to go through was how to actually watch the recordings back and get in touch with Foireann support. So to do this, if you're logged into your Foireann account, on the left side, go to Help Portal, and this is you can click on the Visit Help Center here, and this is Help Center articles on Foireann. So you're able to search for whatever topic you're looking for, then click in and view the articles here. So membership baskets, you could have a question on that. You could go in and see here, just searching through the Help Center. Also a community forum at Dribble Ask Questions, but I would definitely recommend a Help Center just because there's about 300 or so Help Center articles on there, so there's a lot of information on it. So that's how you get it from that side when you're logged into Foireann. And then actually the webinars are in here as well. Down at the bottom, webinars, you're able to see the webinars that have already happened. So in the archive here, and you can go in and watch the YouTube video back, or you can see what's coming up next. So this is the night's ones obviously, but then next week, managing members, you'll be see what's happening next week. That's sort of like a rough guideline of what's happening. And then how to actually register, just click through this link. And then once you're in Foireann 2, once you're in there, you can do ways to get in touch and write to us. And this is like a logged in contact form. So this is just details of your profile in Foireann. So it's just sort of a quicker way to get help from the support team. So you can go in and click through and who you're talking about. Say if you are a club admin writing on behalf of someone else, you fill out the details there, or if it's yourself, you can go in and sort of fill out this. Say, for example, if you're having issues logging into your account, or someone else in your club was having issues, they couldn't remember their password, say, there's another logged out contact form. So say if you're on the home screen, just click on Contact Foireann Support, and you can fill your details out that way. Definitely, I would definitely recommend checking out the help center before before contacting support, because a lot of times then you can actually find the answer what you're looking for in there. And I'll just put this information in the chat here. But this is what it's on about earlier about say LGFA fees and Camogie handball, they pay the extra fee. So if your fee's paid and then a member isn't playing anymore or needs a refund, this is who you should contact. So just putting that in the chat there. And that's just the emails of these sort of systems are becoming more integrated with Foireann, and they probably will become more integrated over time. But just at the minute, the support team for Foireann isn't always the best place to contact. Say for if it is a different sort of system like the disciplinary system, this is just sort of who to contact if you're having issues with that or questions about your vetting, for example, or anything about Tubber. And so I think we have one more question here. What if the duplicate isn't correct, as in two different people? Can you delete the duplicate? If I just log back in. Okay, so this one here, review duplicates. Again, there's no one coming up, but if there was a duplicate here that you knew isn't isn't a duplicate, you just click on skip this record, and that will come up again as a duplicate. But if that's what you mean, more if there's no one coming up with the identify duplicates, and if you just were doing it manually like that, you would just leave it if you knew it's not a duplicate as it is. Okay, so member paid membership on the 18th of January, and monies came out of their account, but it's still shown as payment due on Foireann. If they're a member of LGFA or Handel or Camogie, the payment due will be looking like this. Camogie fees due, for example. So the fees due is the club fees to the association, not member. So if the person's money already came out, they're paid. It's the club that needs to pay the membership by paying the fees, like selecting on the membership chip and going to pay fee actions and paying the fees like that. Okay, so the PDF files can't be uploaded to membership options, but sort of not yet anyway, but you can add a link. You can add like a URL and stuff to the membership options, the questions. You can add like say a link to your club website or whatever, wherever you have it saved, and now you can add it in, say link to additional information. You could add your policies in there and set it that people have to go on it to register. But at the minute you can't upload any files to your membership options. Should I merge a family profile with an individual profile or keep separate? Not too sure. I probably need to see that example of that. But what we would sort of recommend is if you know someone's in a family in your club, admin, but they haven't, say if there's 2 adults and 3 children, and they all have different accounts, but they're not in a family on Foireann, you can, as an admin, you can actually set one up for them instead of asking them to do it. So we would recommend it as an admin to do it, just because it's sort of tidies up your membership list and makes everything a wee bit more accurate. So to do this, you could click into someone's profile and go to family and add a new family. And confirm like that. And then you have the option to add the members of the family. So if you click on child, you'll see a list of everyone in the club coming up, and you're able to add them to the family like that. So you don't need to merge them, but if they're in the, if they don't have any duplicate accounts, you don't need to merge or anything. If they do have the duplicates, we would recommend to merge them always. And then just if they're not in a family, but you know they have a family on for, or there is a family members on Foireann, we would recommend doing that too, just to keep your membership list a bit more tidy and accurate. But that's all we have time for tonight, unfortunately.